Hello there, thanks for joining me today. I'd like to talk about forgiveness, about the word forgiveness and its implications, in particular when it's connected to healing from a childhood trauma. I've noticed that there are several sites on social media that are set up by survivors of a childhood trauma themselves, which is wonderful. It offers a place of support that people can then share. And they offer a place of connection and sharing of experiences, which is an absolutely wonderful thing. However, there are one or two that I've noticed that talk about forgiveness, acceptance, in a way that perhaps is coming in from a different angle, which might not be helpful. When we talk about forgiveness in the sense of a healing situation, it's about letting it go. It's about looking at the side that provides the choice that you have to offer yourself the empowerment of giving forgiveness. Another word that might actually sit a little bit better is acceptance. We have no choice but to accept the things, the events that happen in our lives, because we can't change them. For all the goodwill in the world and for all the love, we can't go back and then change that. And so we have really no choice but to accept that the event or events happened. And so the power of forgiving, or the power of accepting that you are the one who's healing, that all the energy that's being used is about you, and not about looking back at that person, in that you're giving them the power by forgiving them. That's not really the full concept of how forgiveness or acceptance works. And I know that from my own clients, at times the word forgiveness, let's put the brakes on, let's not go there. Absolutely, it has to be at a point when it's right for you. But my concern around some of the social media sites from people that are so deeply in the midst of their own healing is that they're using their energy about acceptance, forgiveness, whatever the word is, that letting go of the person who did the event, rather than the energy of I am in control. I'm here in the present in a place of safety. I'm no longer under threat of the abuse. And so therefore, perhaps by letting that part go, I can concentrate on this part, and that's the person that's left with the consequences of that event. So it's really just a whistle-stop tour of just being curious around the other side of the word forgiveness, and that is about you. The healing of trauma often works around this concept of, if we can let go of the event, we can then deal with the consequences and perhaps come through those consequences from a different angle, because this is about keeping yourself in the present, keeping yourself safe, and allowing yourself to be able to move forward without the event in the driving seat. So, to exact neither punishment nor redress, that's the implication of giving up the claim to requital or from resentful and vengeful feelings. That's the actual definition of forgiveness. It's not about I forgive you for doing what you did. It's about I have the power to not be looking in vengeful consequences, to not look at all of the implications about my energy towards you, but about redirecting my energies towards me. And so the true sense of the word forgiveness is really about letting go of the event and concentrating on the present and the healing that's involved. It's taking back the power for your healing by it being dependent on you and your choices And that might well be that I don't choose to forgive. But forgiveness isn't about offering power to the person that did the event. And I hope that in some way, that we stumbly tour helps the understanding about what forgiveness within a healing and within a childhood trauma process looks like. Within the counselling room, it's about letting go and about not using all of your energies and not letting that part of the past be the driver. It's about creating new pathways that are empowered by you healing you, rather than you constantly about the other person, but about you healing you. And again, I just hope that was helpful. Like I say, it was really brought up on the back of some of the kind of really vengeful sites that seem to be approaching this subject from the past rather than the present, which is where safety and healing lies. As always, thank you for your time. Please subscribe, please leave some comments, and I'll see you on the next counselling conversation. Do take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.